So we can't wait now to get up to Margaret River. We're going to be staying at the olive farm. Let's go. So what do you love about Margaret River?
Oh, everything. What's not to love?
Where are you heading?
Left-handed, the one right down the back.
Well, the winery's open at 10, so
I'm going to enjoy the wines today.
Should be good. No way. Look how gorgeous this is. If you're in the Margaret River and you do enjoy beautiful art, make sure you get down to Lewin Estate. So much to see and do here. It's been amazing. Welcome to another episode of Art Zone Travels. This time we're taking you with us as we explore Margaret River, one of Australia's most stunning and diverse destinations, where rolling vineyards meet rugged coastlines. In this episode, we're diving into everything this iconic region has to offer, all while staying at two amazing farm stays. Located in the southwest corner of Western Australia, Margaret River is renowned for its natural beauty, laid-back atmosphere and rich culture. Whether you're a wine enthusiast, an outdoor adventurer, or simply seeking a peaceful retreat by the coast, this region truly has it all. The best time to visit is late spring to early autumn, November to April, when the days are warm and sunny and the evenings are pleasantly mild. We stayed here for 4 weeks between mid-April and mid-May. During our visit, we were thrilled to meet up with some of our family members from the East Coast who were also holidaying in the area. Margaret River is celebrated worldwide for its award-winning wines, particularly Cab Sav and Chardonnay, but there's so much more. The region boasts world-class surf breaks, pristine beaches, and uniquely beautiful landscapes waiting to be explored. We'll take you to some of our favourite swimming beaches and coastal sites, from some iconic surf spots to secluded crystal clear coves. We'll share the best places to relax, swim and soak in the breathtaking views. So come along with us as we uncover the best of Margaret River, from its natural wonders to its hidden coastal gems. Let's begin by taking you back to Pemberton, where we are leaving and excited to be heading up to Margaret River. So we've had a beautiful stay here at Pemberton, particularly enjoying the Kari forests. We've been surrounded by them, huge growths of the most beautiful giant trees, and also enjoying beautiful big avocado plantations like the one we've been looking at here at camp the last few days. So we can't wait now to get up to Margaret River. We're going to be staying at the olive farm. It's going to take a couple of hours to get up there. We've got a beautiful day for it. Let's go.
we set up camp at the Olive Farm Stay, which is located only 10 minutes drive from the heart of the Margaret River Township.
It's just outside of Margaret River. It's one that's been shown to be fairly comfortable, well priced, and it's off-grid. You can get your own campsite, you can pick your own campsite there, and you have to be self-contained, but you are right in the middle of the olive farm.
We head over to the visitor centre to find out where we can fill up with water, and we found out that you can actually pay for tokens there and access the water right behind the centre in the car park. Well, good morning. We're here at Olive Hill Farm in the Margaret River, and today's our first day getting out on the road, exploring part of the region. We meet up with family, John and Lou, who've holidayed many times in the region and were keen to show us a couple of their favourite spots. First, we take a drive south to Hamlin Bay. Next, we drive to Yellingott Art Gallery, located on Caves Road, where you'll see a stunning range of diverse fine art by local artists, all inspired by the region's natural beauty.
They lived there for long periods of time, fishing and praying and all that sort of stuff. So, when you look over the water,
We then headed over to check out Yellingott Beach, renowned for its world-class surfing, stunning scenery, clear water, perfect for swimming and snorkeling.
We then enjoyed some lunch at the classic Caves Hotel. It was a stunning April morning the next day. We decided that we'd head up to a small coastal township called Gracetown to grab a coffee at its favourite local called the Gracetown General Store. We met up with family, enjoyed a coffee, and then Harry said to us, "Look, I'm going to take you down to what's known as Back Beach. I'm going to show you my favourite local surf break. It's called Left-Handers." Didn't take much convincing, so off we went.
I'm about to get now, that's left-handers. It's a really, really good wave. It just holds up all the way down.
Guys, I'd like you to meet Harry. Harry's been coming here pretty much all your life, haven't you?
That's correct. Since I was young, a teenager, yeah, I've been surfing here. As I've been pointing out with Tanya, this is one of the breaks where when the bay's too flat, this one's usually always working. The orientation of the coastline is different here, so it picks up a lot more swell than further around in Gracetown, where we just were.
Yeah, so what are we looking at down here today?
This is called Back Beach. The first break you can see breaking now is Karate's, and then further back where there's a bunch of people, that's Left-Handers. So they're both very famous and well-surfed breaks here in the southwest.
So what's it like today? Is this actually a pretty good day?
It's a very good day. There's easterly winds and not too much swell, so the waves are holding up, and yeah, and you can see the car park is full, so everyone's had the same idea and it's come to surf here.
Cheers, Harry. Thanks.
Oh, that's all good.
So today's the day for it, hey?
Today is today.
Where are you heading?
Left-handers, the one right down the back. It's the world's longest walk, about 500 metres.
Rip into it.
Oh, thank you.
Catch ya. So what do you love about Margaret River?
Oh, everything. What's not to love?
Spot on. So what's the surf like today?
This is perfect for this stretch.
Yes.
It can only handle this sort of size swell and direction, hence why there's, a crowd on it.
Yeah.
But it's light offshore and the weather's still warm and the water's not got cold yet, so
Yeah.
it's ideal. Yeah,
Beautiful.
I'm not sure why no one's at work though.
Well, enjoy.
Thanks, enjoy your stay.
Catch you later. We're just heading along a beach track now to go and check out where Harry's ended up.
Yeah, it's a great day to get some footage. One of the things I really noticed that it was interesting, I said to Harry, what's the yellow buoy out there? And he said to me, oh, well, that's for shark warning. So it transmits a message to the buoy back there at the car park, and the alarm goes off and a flashing light to say that there's a shark. But these sharks are actually been tagged.
Some great whites out there. Periodically, it's an ongoing program, and then if it comes in proximity to that yellow buoy, this thing will trigger, and then be calm and exit the water. Yeah. Hey, how you going?
Hey, enjoy.
Thank you.
How was it?
Yeah, it's really good. Wind's come in now a bit.
Keen to explore Narrabah Beach this morning, we grabbed a coffee in town first at the popular local eatery in the main street called Riversmiths. Man, they do a great coffee.
So we're going down to Riversmith this morning and we're going to try the coffee there. It has got a Lama Zoka machine, which for coffee snobs, they would understand that it's great value. It's got that Lama Zoka taste. This is definitely a 9, maybe a 9.5. So this is the world famous Margaret River surf comp, and I'm down here, I'm just walking along the front of the esplanade, and I'm just checking out to see what's on today. There's not a lot of people around, so I'm just thinking that maybe it's been called off. But at least I can get to have a look around. I can show a bit of the footage to you and the location.
So we've just finished having coffee and we're heading down to Narrabut Beach. Gonna go for a swim, check it out. No way. This is insane. Look how gorgeous this is. Shall we go down there and have a swim, Pete?
I think so. We'll get into the rocks. I think it'll be great. Western Australia, you have to love it, don't you, Dale? I mean, this is specky. This is 15 minutes out of Margaret River Township, and you can duck in just behind these rocks to get out of the breeze, and it's almost like a swimming pool.
Okay, so this time we're catching up with more family holidaying from Queensland, Peter and Alison. It was an easy decision to get into some wine tastings, so off we headed. Margaret River is a haven for wine lovers and gourmet experiences. There is just so much to choose from.
Of course, no trip to Margaret River is complete without visiting a world-famous winery or two. First, we stopped at Henry's Owen Wines, a family-run vineyard known for its exceptional Cabernet Sauvignon and Chardonnay. And let me tell you, they didn't disappoint.
Actually really quite bright and clean and fresh with the colour. Great way to spend the afternoon.
We then headed up to Fishbone for some Japanese and more wine tasting to ease into the afternoon. Seriously, if you love Japanese, this place will not disappoint. It's some of the best we've had in a very long time. Highly recommend this place. Well, good morning, guys. So today we woke up in the Margaret River. We're still staying up at the olive farm there, and it was really windy and a little bit of rain around, and so we thought, perfect day to take a nice drive and head right down the bottom of the Margaret River region. We'll take you to the Cape Lewin Lighthouse and later head back over to explore the seaside town of Augusta. Then we'll cross over to Hamlin Bay to spot the friendly stingrays that live there. When you visit the lighthouse, you might experience the wild roaring winds and seas. It's one of the 4 geographical corners of Australia and holds significance because it's the place where the Indian and Southern Oceans meet. This majestic lighthouse was constructed in 1895 and is the tallest on mainland Australia and is still guiding seafarers around the treacherous cape.
So where we're standing is where the Indian Ocean meets the Southern Ocean. If you have a look towards the rocks out there, you'll see that the wave crashes up. So on this side is the Southern Ocean, and on that side is the Indian Ocean.
So we're down on the waterfront in Augusta, and just behind me here is the Blackwood River. It extends about 400 kilometres right up into the wheat belt here in the southwest region of Western Australia, and it opens out here behind me into the Southern Ocean. So Augusta is such a pretty seaside town, lots of fishing activity, water sports, and then just a 15-minute drive out to the west is the beautiful, famous Cape Lewin Lighthouse. So just behind me here, we're going to have a look. We're going to put the drone up and travel along the waterways and out onto the open ocean and check it out. I'm just chatting to Mark, and he's just been out here with this device measuring the wind. And so what's it reading?
Well, it's about 20 knots out there on the gust at the moment.
So not enough for a kite surf today?
Oh no, yeah.
It is?
Yeah. Just like the stronger the wind, because sometimes it gets to 30 to 40 knots down here.
Yeah.
So you put like a 6 or a 7 metre kite up.
Yes.
But today, because the wind's a bit lower, it'll be a 9 or a 10 metre kite.
Oh, awesome.
So the faster the wind, the smaller the kite.
So what's unique about this area as far as...
Well, if you can see the ocean out there, so you've got some waves.
Yes.
And then you've got the dead water, or what other people call the flat water up there, which goes for miles. And then you've got the area where the guys jump, because the wind funnels in and it's just a perfect place for them to jump. And there's very few places in the country that have got this. And why it's unique in WA is it's got a southeasterly aspect. So everywhere else, if you had a southeasterly wind, it's offshore, blows you offshore, whereas the southeasterly here blows in.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, look, enjoy. Thank you so much for chatting. As we headed from Augusta over to Hamlin Bay, we drive through the Bourne-up forest, which is just beautiful with its towering karri trees. Once at Hamlin Bay, we were so rapt to catch a glimpse of these famous, friendly stingrays. They came so close into the shore, we couldn't believe it.
If you ever visit, don't miss an opportunity to see them. They're so captivating to watch, and they're known to frequent the shallows, clear waters around the remnants of the old jetty. Hamlin Bay has a rich history as a timber port in the late 19th century. However, storms in the early part of the 19th century destroyed the beautiful jetty, and today only the remnants remain, a haunting, beautiful reminder of the past.
Today we're heading the back roads. We're going to first off head over and grab some of this beautiful wood-fired bread we'd heard about. We'll be tasting some gorgeous produce, the berries and the brews of the region, and we'll be hitting some beaches. We start off by driving straight over to pick up some fresh sourdough from a wood-fired bakery for our picnic today. It's called the Margaret River Wood-Fire Bakery.
All right, so first port of call is the Margaret River wood-fired bread.
Once we are baking, we scrape that last little bit of coals away and give it a clean, and then bread goes straight in there and you're literally baking with the heat radiating.
So what have we got here, Pete?
So we've got wood-fired fruit loaf and a white sourdough.
Next we went to the berry farm, Well, probs shouldn't indulge, but we certainly couldn't help ourselves. From there, it was Lewin Estate, a stunning family-owned winery known for its premium wines, art series labels, and such a beautiful location.
Lewin Estate. We've just finished having a wine tasting, getting a bottle of Cab Sav, which was delicious, and seeing some of the magnificent art they've got here. They use the art as their labels, and they choose from all Australian artists, so that each year there are different labels from which they take the art from.
So if you're in the Margaret River and you do enjoy beautiful art, make sure you get down to Lewin Estate. The calibre of the art here is beautiful. It's absolutely amazing.
A 10-minute drive from Lewin Estate, we found a perfect spot for our picnic, the quiet and pristine Red Gate Beach. It's just one of the many superb beaches that grace the Margaret River coastline, which is renowned for its world-class surfing breaks and protected and secluded bays. So the day came for us to move camp. We leave Olive Hill Farmstay and head up to Vast Lawn Farm, where we base ourselves for the next few days to explore more of the northern area of Margaret River.
The Vast Lawn Farm is run by Wendy and Wayne, super lovely hosts, who run a beautiful grassy property which anyone staying gets to enjoy.
The Busselton Brewery was calling. What a location, right on the Busselton Esplanade.
Cheers.
Cheers.
There's so much to show you up in this area, so let's hit up a few of the spots and get into it. Ingelup Spa is located 30 minutes southwest of the Margaret River Township. It's a great swimming spot, especially when the tides are that little bit higher, which is when the waves crash through a rocky channel and cascade down into a spa pool. It's heaps of fun, and it's just a short walk from the car park.
I think another one's going to make. Here's a big one. Oh my God! Hold on to your glasses. Here's another one, Pete. Hold on.
Rocks is a stunning rock formation of several narrow channels where the sea surges through. A picturesque boardwalk can take you out over the natural water canals. It's really beautiful. It was now time to head over and check out Swings and Roundabouts, another recommendation to try out. It's a rustic salador in a stunning countryside location surrounded by vineyards. We can highly recommend. It's got a great lively vibe and it can get really busy, so probably booking ahead would be advisable. A short 15-minute drive from Swings and Roundabouts is Yallingup Beach, popular because of its clear waters, sandy beaches and a great surf break with an awesome lagoon for swimming and snorkeling as well.
How was it?
Oh, it's beautiful. It's so warm here. I can see why so many people are swimming down at this beach. There's a little reef just out here, which creates this beautiful little, well not little, really good sized lagoon to swim in. And there's like little corals out there, like small seaweeds. So it's creating this beautiful environment for all these little small fish to swim around and live in. And there's quite a bit of life out there to see, so I'll have an absolute blast. Cannot believe the number of surfers in the water today. Like there would have to be a couple of hundred. The waves are rolling in, and just out behind me there you can see them all rolling into the huge sweeping bay. They look stunning, the amount of spray coming off the back of them. Anyway, enjoy this footage, guys.
River isn't just about wine. The food scene here is incredible too. From farm to table restaurants to local markets, there's so much to explore.
Good morning, fancy meeting you here.
How are you?
Very well. What did you guys pick?
Cafe Pisco.
So the Cafe Pisco.
Yeah, that's a coffee liqueur. That's the takeaway.
Thumbs up.
I would say if you're in this area, definitely come here.
We're heading out to Bunker Bay and it's going to bring back some really happy memories for us. We took a holiday there about 22 years ago now and had a fabulous time, and it was just so special for us.
because we stayed at the Bunker Beach Resort, and I remember walking down the beach that morning, the first morning we were there, and it was just unbelievably beautiful. There was no one on the beach, and Pete and I went and had a snorkel down there. So
That was beautiful.
yeah, so we're looking forward to the trip down memory lane. So we'll show you when we get there.
Bunker Bay is located on Cape Naturalist on the northwest of Margaret River Region. This beauty is north facing and is one of our absolute favourite beaches in this area. So the word was out, the salmon were running, and when we got down to this beach we found dozens of people fishing right up and down the waterline as far as the eye could see.
Holy mackerel, or should I say holy salmon. What it reminds me of is Fraser Island, when we used to go up there to catch tailor. There was just wall-to-wall fishermen catching tailor.
Tell us about the salmon run.
Well, they have a Cape Lewin current that goes through from the Albany down to, it's basically following the cold water through, and the warm water goes out. They follow that coastline, then they go out to the Rottnest Island and they mate, and then they go back out deep and then basically do that whole loop around again. And every year around, well now, yeah, you get probably about 2 months full of just salmon fishing.
Spinning lures, they throw it out. It's just like a weight, like a slug, and they wind back really quickly and it flickers and shimmers in the water like a bait fish.
It's cool, isn't it?
That way the fish chases it, because they're after it they think it's like a little pilchard.
Yeah, so not quite the secluded beach that we had all those years ago, but I tell you what, it's been really interesting talking to all these fisher people down here this morning. Good morning. Well, today we're down at the Busselton Jetty. It's really early in the morning, it's about 6 o'clock, but we'll come down and get some sunrise photography. And it's really lovely, like the people up there in the cafe are setting up the chairs, getting ready for a big day. We'll be up there soon having our coffee. But check out the jetty. It's really overcast today. And we thought, oh look, we'll still head down and try and get a shot. But sometimes, you know what, cloud cover creates this really interesting mood and light. Look at this.
we wrap up our journey through the stunning Margaret River region, it's clear that this area is a paradise for nature, wine and food lovers and adventurers alike. From the peaceful retreats of Olive Hill Farmstay and Vast Lawn Farm, we were perfectly positioned to soak in everything this iconic region has to offer. Whether it was indulging in the local produce, exploring the pristine beaches, or discovering hidden trails, Margaret River delivered unforgettable experiences at every turn. Thanks for joining us. If you loved exploring Margaret River with us, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more travel inspiration. If you're watching this on your TV, you can scan our QR code shown here right now. It will take you straight to the subscribe button. Until next time, safe and happy travels always. See you in the next one.